man named Josh is reaching his breaking point.
Alright,
After
we're gonna be
years of
starting
living
this,
with an uninvited presence. To prove the
we're gonna be
constant
watching
paranormal activity,
and
he set up
reacting
numerous cameras
to
all throughout his home.
some more scary
Cleansing
videos right
rituals
now.
and prayers have done nothing.
I'm Dre,
The dark energy always finds
also known as
a way
Gabriel,
back.
as you can see right there.
Nearly every room
But
carries its own haunting,
let's get
but
into
one recent
this.
recording has convinced him that the situation is rapidly escalating.
Alright, banging on the doors. Shit's a bit creepy.
While the house was empty, violent banging began echoing from the rooms. The sound was sharp and deliberate, as if something was demanding to be noticed. As terrifying as the noise itself was, what followed would push the haunting into a far more sinister level.
Yo, what the fuck is that floating? What the fuck? Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I'd be leaving that fucking house. I'd be moving, turning in my damn key, and I'm out that bitch, right?
The louder they became, the more they resembled something demonic, as though the cries were coming from the depths of hell itself. And if that wasn't enough, Josh explained that the most horrifying part of this haunting is the poltergeist activity that sometimes surrounds him.
Some poltergeist? Shit gonna start flying or what? Ooh. Alright. Shit, that ghost just trying to wash some dishes, bro. Put the dishes away that are on the counter. I don't see anything else moving, honestly. Unless I'm just fucking blind. Oh, right there, that teapot.
One cabinet door creaked open on its own.
Sometimes I always wonder if, like, with the doors and shit moving like that, if it's like a tiny string or some shit.
The kettle on the counter began to slide, then violently crashed to the floor.
Who knows?
After enduring years of supernatural torment, Josh admits he's finally had enough. He's preparing to leave the house behind, and that may be the only way to escape this relentless haunting.
Leave that fucking place, bro.
Before we jump into our next terrifying video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell.
Yes, sir.
So you'll be the first to know whenever we upload something new. Now, let's get back to our next video. This chilling case involves a young couple living in an apartment that locals claim is haunted.
Amor, desde hace rato estoy escuchando que alguien está intentando abrir la puerta. Escucha.
Yo, bruh. Alright, but with that type of, like, fabric, you could easily do that shit and smear your hand to make it look bigger.
Se acaban de levantar, estábamos viendo una serie y pues la neta sí está medio fuerte el pedo.
Walking Dead.
¿Viste eso?
No mames, no mames. No mames, ¿qué fue?
Okay, what the fuck?
Amor, se acaba de abrir la puerta.
Open the door.
Estoy seguro que se giró. ¿Sí? No mames. No mames, amor.
Shit, that guy's just trying to watch some
Amor,
Walking
amor,
Dead.
no mames. No mames, no mames. No seas... Amor, ¿qué
Why
pedo?
do
Está
people
volviendo a
always
pasar.
want to investigate it, bruh? Man, sort of went under that blanket.
Amor, no mames.
Hell nah. Hell nah, bro. Has to be gone.
Acabamos de grabar la puerta, la acabo de cerrar. Creemos que se va a volver a abrir porque se escuchan ruidos. Literal,
Sounds
se
like the
acaba de
bro
escuchar un
said,
ruido.
let's eat on some
No,
Doritos.
no mames.
No mames.
Amor, no mames.
Toilet paper. That shit like shook.
No mames.
They've been plagued by eerie sounds, unexplained handprints appearing on their bed, and doors that creak open on their own. These disturbing events have been escalating, leaving the couple in constant fear. In one of their recordings, something strange stirs beneath the sheets, only to vanish the instant Batum pulls them back.
What the fuck?
Later, inside the bathroom, a shadowy figure briefly materializes before disappearing the moment the door is opened, leaving behind the same claw-like scratches seen before. The unnerving question remains, what is truly haunting their apartment? And if it isn't paranormal activity,
that's fucking
then what
weird.
else could possibly explain these terrifying events? Danny was busy handling chores around the house
Hey, what's good,
when a
Danny?
strange pattern of knocks began echoing from the bathroom. At first, it seemed harmless enough, the kind of sound that could be explained away by pipes, or maybe even rodents inside the walls. Driven by curiosity, he decided to check it out himself, unaware that this choice would lead to one of the most terrifying moments of his life. What he expected to be something ordinary was about to turn into something far more sinister.
Yo, working at the jail, you hear some crazy shit at night. That's for damn sure. Or even during the day, honestly. You'll hear some weird shit every now and then. Sure you don't live in an apartment or duplex. Neighbors
As he stepped
on.
inside, the rhythmic knocking grew louder. It was clear the sound was coming directly from within the structure. Danny turned to head back to the living room, planning to call the exterminator on speed dial. But before he could leave, a demonic-looking figure suddenly peeked from behind the shower curtain. Overcome with horror, Danny instantly cut the recording and bolted from the house. When he pulled up his CCTV app moments later, the cameras showed nothing at all. The bathroom was empty. No intruder, no creature. Yet Danny knew what he had seen was real, a horrifying brush with something supernatural lurking in his own home. Late one night in Mexico, a family was settling in when someone noticed something
the flies
unusual
in the
drifting
bathroom right
past
after
their
that?
bedroom
That's a
window.
little fucking
They
weird.
described it as a pale, cloak-like figure gliding through the street outside. Curious and uneasy, the father grabbed his phone and went downstairs, determined to capture whatever mysterious presence was moving near their home.
Ya, loco, graba. Míralo ahí, loco, míralo ahí. ¿Y qué es eso que está haciendo? Yo te dije, loco, se parece a Martín, loco, el que murió. Cierra la puerta,
Yo, isn't there like a
la puerta.
like a Mexican cultured horror story about some like a lady in like a white dress in Mexico? Yeah, hold on. There's definitely something about that. Let me look it up on the phone.
Mira. Ay, Dios. Llama a papi.
In the recording, we can see a ghostly white shape, resembling a floating sheet, twists and hovers in the darkness. Its movements didn't follow the natural flow of the wind. instead gliding across the road as if under its own control. Moments later, it slipped into the shadows near a neighboring house
called,
and vanished completely.
the La
The unsettling
Loriana,
footage left the family shaken,
Loriana,
questioning if
some
this was a
shit like
prank
that, man.
or an actual paranormal
And she's
encounter.
wandering around in a white
Neighbors
gown,
have since been cautioned,
mourning
but the
her
haunting
children's
mystery
death.
remains unsolved.
It's a
A paranormal
Mexican
investigator known as
ghost
Raga
folklore.
Paranormal accepted a challenge to explore a hospital infamous for terrifying hauntings.
Right.
But he never expected that one of the spirits inside would follow him home. The abandoned building was straight out of a nightmare.
Oh, no,
A decaying shell that locals whisper is more of a gateway to the afterlife than a hospital.
Yeah.
Raga wandered through the rotting corridors, filming every step, but found nothing unusual. Disappointed, he packed his gear and left, unaware that the real haunting wouldn't begin until he stepped back inside his own home.
Dije, ¿qué quieren que vea?
Hey, okay, that opened a little bit. Okay. Oh. Alright, guys. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. My ass would have been gone so fucking fast. I'd have been like, deuces. No, thank you.
Siguen aquí.
Alright, where the fuck did that thing come from? And what the fuck even is it? What the fuck?
Hola.
Oh, fuck no. I was expecting something with the door, and that chair done slid.
His house transformed into a stage for chilling paranormal activity.
I bet.
Investigators call this phenomenon an attachment, where a ghost or entity latches onto a person rather than remaining tied to a single place. It's the kind of souvenir no ghost hunter ever wants. But this presence wasn't satisfied with only disturbing his living room. It soon began following him everywhere, even on his daily commute.
La puerta está moviendo. Acaban de golpear la silla a mi derecha. Ahí.
Oh, hell no, dude. That door just slammed so fucking hard, I would have pissed myself for sure. Hell no.
The activity escalated into a terrifying game of cat and mouse. At one point, he caught a door creaking open before slamming shut with violent force.
That should be fucking terrifying.
It wasn't the door that made him flee. It was the guttural growl that rumbled from the other side, a sound too deep and menacing to be mistaken for a human voice.
I didn't even pick up on that, honestly. Oh, yeah, there it was.
Paranormal experts often separate human spirits from entities that were never human at all.
Yeah.
Whispers and faint voices might suggest a ghost of the departed, but a growl like this usually signals something darker, something openly hostile. Despite the clear danger, Raga pressed on, trying to make contact with whatever was tormenting him.
Right. I don't know.
Si hay algún alma que necesita luz, que esté aquí.
Yeah, that would be my sign to get the fuck out. Yep. Obviously, the demon don't want you there anymore. Obviously. So, we should just probably dip the fuck out. Yep. Yeah, it's clearly not happy that you're in its place. It just moved the whole fucking fridge, man. Like, at this point, that ain't your house. That's his house. Yep. When did the candle get there?
Suddenly, a jug of silverware clattered violently to the ground. When he turned, a box had somehow shifted from one cabinet to another, ending up in a spot that looked impossible to fake. Piece it all together. An entity had attached itself to him, followed him from the hospital, and was now escalating by slamming doors, moving objects, and unleashing demonic growls. So what exactly was this? Could
That's
it have been
a
the
straight A
restless ghost of a
fucking
patient
demon,
who
my
once
guy.
suffered inside the
Demon
hospital's
material
walls?
right there.
Or, as many fear, had Raga unknowingly provoked something inhuman, a supernatural predator, now using his life as its personal hunting ground? Share your theories,
Yeah.
because this haunting is far from ordinary. A woman...
Alright, guys. We're gonna cut it there for this video. Come back tomorrow for part 2 of this series right here. Appreciate you guys. Again, I'm Dre. Have a good rest of your day.